My question is, what are we going to sell this time to pay pension and gratuity? My hands and my soul belongs to the Lord, so who want to sell, sell. I know where I'm going.
Opposition leader Tobias Clement has been staying out of the spotlight and far away from the clutches of the media. He surfaced in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, raising several issues, among them the recent High Court judgment on pension restoration for public officers.
I was thinking, I said, the leadership of this country, with his political powers and his political astuteness, he would do the right thing and the court judgment will be honored. And I do believe that the court judgment will be honored.
Clement supports a coming together of partners to decide on how the payment will be implemented. He spoke about his past with the ruling New National Party and the payment demands made on the late Sir Herbert Augustus Blaze.
Things have a way of coming back. What did he say? What goes around comes around. And I remember the mantra back in the day, he have the money to pay, let him pay. In other words, today, the same thing can be said, but I would not say that, Mr. Speaker. I have to be responsible. Mr. Blaze sold majority shares in Cable and Wireless to pay the back pay. My question is, what are we going to sell this time?
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, in response, said the current situation cannot be compared to that period as ruled by the late Herbert Blaze.
I make it very clear. The present situation cannot be compared to 1989. It cannot be. In fact, this government has never sold national asset to meet debts. We have never done it. Astute management of the economy has been a fundamental basis upon which this government has existed. And a member, when he was part of it, would have been espousing the praises of the government for having done this. So there's no issue of sales.
In a national address to the nation on April 26th, Prime Minister Mitchell said that while the fiscal obligations of the court ruling are still being tabulated, preliminary indications are that we will have to find $465 million. He added that on average, this judgment means that it will cost the government about $120 million each year for at least the next 37 years, and that figure is without considering inflation. Prime Minister Mitchell had some parting words for an aspiring leader.
All of a sudden they come from manna drop from heaven. They're now savior for every single solution in the country. Pie in the sky. You know, as someone said, they're simply not ready for prime time, Mr. Speaker. They're not ready for this.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.